I'm here with Wyatt from Hammersmith. Thanks for coming down from Adelaide, Wyatt. It's good to catch up. We've been working together for about 18 months. Did you want to tell us a little bit about Hammersmith and what you do?
Yeah, sure. We manufacture timber products, pretty much for the building industry. So we do a lot of staircase and balustrading items, furniture components, treated products, and other bits and pieces. We've been in business since the 1940s. So, my grandpa and my dad and myself, so a long-standing family business.
Right. Pretty didn't actually design your website. It was a website that you had with a previous company, and at some point in time, about 18 months ago, you moved over to Pretty.
Yeah.
Could you explain, how that's gone for you?
Yeah, look, we had a company in Adelaide that sold us the package, Business Catalyst package. He was a very good salesman, but I learned pretty quickly that he didn't really know a lot about it, and in fact, I reckon before long, I knew more than he knew, and I didn't really know that much.
Sure.
That became a real issue. I could see there was really tremendous potential with it. Yeah.
So we've been working together for 18 months, and it's typically been in a digital marketing and an SEO fashion to bring more traffic and more leads and more conversions from your website. We've been working together for 18 months, and your sales are up substantially. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me a little bit about that and how that's changed your business?
Oh, look, it's massively different. As I said, I thought the other company was doing a good job. I would say within a few weeks of you coming on board, we noticed a really substantial increase in online traffic.
Right.
And the flow-on effect was that it was a really substantial increase in sales. I still look back, I chart the information at work every week, and I can pick the moment we changed over, and it was business shouldn't be that easy, but it was that easy, and I'm extremely thankful.
Okay. Does that trending show over the full 18 months? I'm just interested because you say that you've charted it. Has it been consistent growth? Or?
Well, look, obviously we had a massive spike, and then since then what we've seen is a slow and steady increase in traffic numbers,
right,
and probably a bigger increase in sales, to the point now where when I look back what our sales were and what they are now, it's you're talking in volume of 3, 4, 5 times the dollar value, which I was reasonably happy with where we were before. I'm very happy with where we're at now.
Yeah, which was one of the things that we discussed is that your website traffic's up, but the conversion rate is up a lot higher than that, which shows that it's not just about the traffic that we bring to the site, it's also about doing more with that traffic that we bring, getting them to buy in larger quantities and upselling and bringing them back. So
I think one of the areas you've been very good at is and this is the area the other company struggled with, was you've really pushed me on ideas, and you've come to me and said, hey, Wyatt, we want to do this, this and this, and I may not necessarily want to do all of them. There's some ideas I go, no, I don't think that's quite suited to our business, but I've generally been fairly receptive on most things. Let's suck and see sort of thing.
Sure.
And just things like free shipping. I never really thought about that. We put that in place. We offered it at a certain dollar value. We've tinkered with it a little bit since, but there's no doubt about it. Since I've done that, it's definitely been a pick-me-up, and then a few just subtle changes within the website where probably the customer or myself wouldn't even notice it, but result in increase in traffic numbers and sales.
I guess it's about small things and trial and error and being able to measure the results. And you're not going to get a result on everything, but if you can, measure what is working, what's not working, and press on the things that are working, you're moving forward in a good direction. So you've been exceptionally compliant with helping us to help you, and it's always a pleasure to work with someone that is willing to take on some of the tasks themselves to help us focus on the bigger tasks. So that's partly due to the success that you've had. What we say to our customers is sometimes this is about a leap of faith. It's about allocating a budget over a 6-month period and just giving it a go. How's the return on investment been for you?
Look, it's been fantastic. There's no doubt about that. I've always been the sort of person, if I can see some potential there, I'm prepared to put some money at it. So I was prepared to throw some money at it initially. I didn't feel the overall dollar value of the investment was that substantial, so it was not a big issue from my point of view. And I guess as soon as I started seeing we were getting some really noticeable pickups, from there it was more along the lines of, please do more for me, please do more for me. Like, I want to really milk this along to get the maximum out of it, because obviously there's competitors out there and that sort of thing. So while I can see that it's working well, I want to stay ahead of that, of what our competitors would be doing.
Okay. So what's next for Hammersmith? I know that we've talked about international markets, and
that's a big step, and I've got to give that some more serious thought. And it may be a situation, like we've done before, just test the waters and see where it leads us. My focus is really just, well, from my point of view, it's about increasing the products we offer, but from your point of view, it's just tinkering with the website to really maximise what it's doing, and that's where my focus is. But certainly from the international sales, I think there is really big potential there. It's just I guess coming up with a format which works for that.
Sure. Okay, well, thanks for dropping in to see us. I'm looking forward to catching up over dinner tonight, and looking forward to bigger things ahead.
Yeah, no, it's been a really good relationship. Your people in your team here have been really great. They correspond with me all the time, and one of the biggest areas I find with business that I focus on myself is emails and responding to people quickly.
Sure.
I know that for a fact we pick up a lot of business just through me getting back to someone straight away on an email, and I can state that that's one of the areas you guys are really good at. If I throw something out to you, you're straight back to me, either saying, look, we'll have a look at that, or here's some thought processes. And I think for any business, that's all they're looking for, some communication. So you do that really well, and whilst you've also got a result, you've got to turn that into a benefit. That's a great start, sort of thing.
So it's a collaborative effort. So cool. Good to have you on board.
Great.